Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin Off. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. This week I am joined by a Jakin Off regular. Everyone give it up for Cassie Duncan. Let her hear it. Hell yeah, give it up for Cassie. You can find Cassie on Instagram at #Cassie, and make sure you check out her show, Sour Batch Kids, that happens once a month at Crane Brewing Company. I'll be there on May 17th, so make sure you check that out. But other than that, send anything at all to this podcast at jakin.off.podcast at gmail.com and follow us at jakin.off.podcast. So that's it, folks. And without further ado, enjoy the episode. Have a good listen to the episode.
Oh, won't you take off with me? Oh, I know it's your fantasy. Oh, won't you take off with me? Yeah, we're taking off.
I've never had that happen before. That was weird. Well, anyways, let's jump back to the task at hand, Cassie. We gotta focus here. So, Unjected. Conspiracy theories. It's all right on course. So, Unjected was created by two moms in Hawaii during the height of the COVID-19 injection rollout in the spring of 2021. Unjected is a multifaceted platform of health-conscious COVID-19 unvaccinated humans who believe in medical freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of speech, and bodily autonomy. After a massive and slanderous smear campaign in the mainstream media, Unjected now has grown to over 110,000 members in 85 different countries around the world, with new people joining every day. We seek to provide a platform for our community to pursue love, friendships, community, and business connections. Unjected even offers blood directories and fertility directories to allow people to find donors that are free from experimental/synthetic mRNA injections with the hopes of protecting the integrity of the control group population.
I have to ask these people, have you ever eaten at McDonald's? I guarantee you what you're eating in those chicken nuggets is worse than what was ever in the vaccine.
So, to be fair, I bet that a lot of these people don't eat McDonald's. They're like,
are they like big health?
Yeah,
kind of people. Okay.
You'll see. You'll see when we get into it. So, basically, it's an online dating app for unvaccinated people. And months ago, I signed up for this. And
you signed up, of course you did.
I've forgotten about it for months, and then I got an email the other day from Unjected, and this was it says Unjected security update. Dear Unjected fam, which I think is a hilarious way to start the email that they're about to send me. Oh. It is our responsibility to disclose to you that we had a hacker gain access to the site over the weekend without permission, and that some of your data may have been used or been exposed to him. It saddens us to have to report this to you, but we feel it is our obligation to make you aware of it. This was done by an ethical hacker who says it was done simply to alert the public so we do not anticipate that any of this information will be used maliciously. There is an article that came out about us today in a mainstream publication where one of their mercenary hackers mentioned above bragged that he could access unauthorized areas of our site. We don't believe that he acted with the intent to steal or exploit this data, but instead to troll our movement. We are investigating whether or not the actions that he took were illegal, and it seems in some areas he might have broken the law. In order to obtain this information... Sorry, I did weird punctuation on that. That was me, not them. Additionally, it seems that the way in which the media outlet publicly posted information that they did not have authorization to is also illegal. Our legal team is currently investigating the situation and is ready to take action, so we are certain that the situation ends here. No financial information, no HIPAA, da-da-da-da-da. But then this last part, it says, Unjected... Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I must have missed it. Either way, they basically make this appeal. They're like, AT&T gets hacked and you still have them or whatever. They're like, so stay with Unjected.
I was like, but the difference is I don't think Unjected has as good of a cybersecurity team as AT&T does.
Yeah, it's probably not much of a focus for them.
Yeah, right.
But it reminded me of the well that is unjected.com.
Oh, did you go?
So what I thought it would be fun to do today, which I did this with Casey on episode 18 as well,
Okay.
is I have created a fake persona, and I have gone on unjected.com and pulled some of my favorite profiles. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of a dating game where you and I, we're going to go through and choose the best partner for our fake personality.
I like
that
this.
we made.
I like this.
Yeah. And I actually have a whole chart and like scoring system. So yeah, I invented a character for us. So this is Gloria Magnum.
Wait, her last name's Magnum? Like
Magnum. Yeah,
Yeah.
Magnum. And I always
She kind of looks like a condom.
So this is famed second wave feminist Gloria Steinem, and I thought it would be funny to use her picture on Unjected because nobody knows who that is, and so they would like.
Well, I will be canceled now because I just said that she looks like a condom.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That's not illegal. It's no problem. Gloria Steinem looks like a condom. It's no
Oh
big
wait,
deal.
is this your character?
No.
Is that? Oh, okay.
No. That Gloria Steinem is a real
I know
person.
that, but I didn't know if you were using her picture.
I am
on-
using her picture on Unjected.
Okay,
Yes.
that's
This
what
is
I
the
was-
profile picture that I've chosen for our character. Is a picture of Gloria Magnum is a picture of Gloria Steinem. And so here is the About Me section that I wrote. I said, "Hello there. My name is Gloria. I'm an unvaccinated patriot who is seeking a connection with other like-minded individuals. I have recently gone through a divorce because my husband can no longer handle my beliefs. I am looking for a polite and kind gentleman, in parentheses unvaxxed, to ride off into the sunset with. My hobbies are gardening, prepping, and participating in local politics such as school board meetings." Which, if you know anything about people that are into this kind of shit, I just described a very attractive person.
You use the word patriot.
Yes.
You use the word teacher because they love the idea
Yes.
because they all think like teachers are liberal. They think if a teacher's on the conservative side and wants
Wait,
to
did
be
I say I was a
unvaxxed,
teacher?
Didn't you say at the end you were like a teacher or whatever?
No, I said that I like going to school board meetings.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
to
Sorry.
disrupt the peace.
I for
Yeah.
some reason heard teacher like education somewhere there's
no.
okay, gotcha.
I wouldn't ever send my kids to school. I'm Gloria Magnum.
Valid.
And this
Valid.
is us, by the way.
This is
both of us.
yeah.
We're both Gloria Magnum.
We're both.
We got to put ourselves in her
We're
shoes.
all Gloria Magnum.
We got to put
everybody.
ourselves in her shoes. We're patriots. I'm sick of people trampling on my fucking rights.
Yep.
Stop it.
You
so
know,
here
you know the beats.
here are my interests. And there's a long list of stuff that I could put that I was interested in. So I really picked a lot of stuff. So my interests include alternative medicine, angel numbers, antiques, BDSM, beekeeping, being kind, breakfast in bed, camping, church, conservative, crystals, emergency preparedness, farming, flat earth, free breather / anti-masker, which a free breather is such a hilarious thing to say. It makes it sound like, yeah, definitely going to get that on the podcast.
Yeah, that's
Big
gonna be
fucking
it,
car. They must have heard me talking ill of unvaccinated people. They're here to drown out the podcast. But free breather is a hilarious term.
What is free breather?
You just don't wear a mask. You refuse to wear a mask. Yeah, you breathe freely. Duh,
They're trying to make
Cassie.
it all punk now.
Duh.
Like you just didn't. You're too much of a pussy to wear a mask in
You
Target
put
for
the
10
word
minutes.
free
You
in
know,
anything. Yeah, people put it on a fucking t-shirt. They're fucking dumb as fuck. Freedom of speech, gardening, gematria, which is like that's like numerology. It's a type of numerology. Genetics, ghost hunting, going on walks, homeopathic medicine, mandate free is one of my interests. Manifestation, medical autonomy. One of my interests is no big pharma. One of my interests is no childhood vaccines. It's just like, are these interests? I don't know.
Naturally, our kids have polio.
Of course, another one of my interests, no mainstream media. non-toxic products, numerology, off-grid, outdoor activities, paranormal, podcasts, of course, shout out Jake Off Nation, politics, prepping, pro-life. We're pro-life.
Well, duh.
Yeah, of course. Don't even get me started.
What if you just threw the pro-choice thing in there just to see if anybody would notice and come at you?
You know, last time that I did this, I did get a message from a guy. Eventually, messaged me.
Oh,
but I
really?
didn't. It didn't have. They've revamped their website quite a bit, frankly. Sports, yeah, nothing else really interesting. Tipping servers was one of my interests.
See, I figured we were libertarian and we weren't gonna tip because that's theft.
Yeah, but one of my interests is tipping.
Okay, you know that's fair. We can have the interest of tipping.
Yeah. So what we'll do now is we're gonna go through, just one by one some of the profiles that I pulled. I'm gonna show you their picture.
Oh, I'm ready, Jake.
I'm gonna read you their about, and then we're gonna give them some scores.
Perfect.
So first things first, we have this gentleman.
Oh, that's exactly who
and
I
his
thought.
name is Patrick, and he's 38. And you got a good look.
Yep.
You got a good look.
He's a very Aryan look. To him.
Okay, so his about me is pretty short. It says, "I'm unvaxxed and just looking for the spare healthy females on this planet. Enjoy your journey."
I don't like that he used the word spare.
Spare is weird.
Like parts,
That's what I
you
thought
know,
too.
the
Yeah.
spare, you know,
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Overall, I think Patrick, the reason why I picked him for the starting place is because he's just mid in a lot of ways.
It wasn't the most extreme profile, I'm sure.
It's definitely not the most interesting. He's very plain, run of the mill. Oh yeah, the settle down score. That's the other one that I forgot. So let's go ahead and let's score him. Looks. How you thinking looks?
I think he looks like a decently attractive guy. Nothing too crazy.
So 1 to 10. What are we scoring?
I don't know. I'd give that guy a 7.
7.
I don't think there's anything too offensive about his look. He does look exactly like somebody who would eat Chick-fil-A all fucking week. He just has that Chick-fil-A haircut about him.
He does.
You know?
Yeah,
I mean, look at that
true.
dude.
Yeah,
he eats that chicken with hate in his heart.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, a Chick-fil-A haircut. We should probably describe him a little bit, just because I'm not going to obviously put these people's faces on the podcast.
You're on the podcast
because we're going to shit all over them. And so, but yeah, he just looks normal. He just looks regular. Nothing particularly special.
The
about
very
this
Hitler
guy.
jawline.
Very
That's pretty
Hitler
crazy.
jawline. Very German face. Very German posture.
His eyes are so blue they're racist.
Yeah,
that's
He's just very, very Aryan. That is a good way to put it. So
I think just the reason that I saw him because I guess I was expecting a crazier looking dude that literally has was it Charlie Manson where he had the swastika on his head. I just kind of was that's the kind of guy I'm expecting on injected.
Which was not even a Nazi thing for him. He was using the swastika the original one.
I know, but our guys will have that.
Those
for
guys
Nazi
would not
reasons.
understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Let's talk about compatibility.
Okay.
How compatible are we feeling? Gloria is a lot older than this guy. That doesn't mean that she's not into younger men. You know, that doesn't mean they can't work out.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel?
She's a cougar if cougars existed.
I don't think that we learned enough about him to know if we're really compatible.
Yeah, there wasn't much in that profile
and
there.
honestly, that's kind of a turnoff for me. If I'm Gloria, you couldn't type more than 3 sentences about yourself, buddy.
Yeah. If you're
what is
somebody who
this?
enjoys going to school board meetings, you
Yeah,
definitely want to.
yeah.
I don't know. I
So,
think you want to know more information.
like
So
a
not super
like
compatible.
A 2 or a 3,
Yeah,
I feel like
2 or 3.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's go 3.
Did you actually message these people at all?
No.
Okay.
Danger
Maybe,
factor.
Ooh.
Not very dangerous.
I
This
don't
guy
think he's too
kind of looks like a little
dangerous.
bitch.
No.
actually.
Yeah, he's that guy that talks all tough online.
Yeah.
But he's
yeah,
not going to
yeah,
do
yeah,
anything
yeah,
when it comes to it.
Absolute 0 on danger. Hear that? We're not scared of you, Patrick. Settle down score. So, could we settle down with this guy? He seems plain. Again, I feel like it's a situation where we just don't know enough about him.
Yeah.
I think
Again,
it's
maybe
maybe
you could settle
Yeah,
down
it's
with
a
him.
little higher than a 3, but not much.
Yeah,
Probably
because
just
he's
a
not
4.
super offensive right off the bat. Of what we know about him, I don't. Yeah.
So we'll go with the 4 there, which brings him to a grand total of 10-14 for Patrick. So 14 out of 40 is the highest.
Wow.
Potential not looking
I feel like it only
good.
gets worse from here.
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, for worse for us.
Oh, yeah, that's
but
exactly
that's
what I meant.
better for Gloria.
Better, yeah. Gloria Magnum.
Gloria Magnum.
I legit thought that was somebody. I didn't realize that you were introducing the profile to me.
No, the
when you said that at first, I'm a dummy.
idea behind it is, so the last lady that I made
Mhm.
when I did this with Casey, she was like a massive. I was like, she's so big, like really tall, like that. She was like 6'10" or something like that, or like 6'5". I don't even remember. I was like, I put in the profile like, I am a massive lady. And then I got all these like messages and stuff because my theory was like, these boys love massive ladies.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
And so that was kind of my homage to my theory that conservatives love massive ladies, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know? But I just figure if I do that, then they'll message me on here. So this next profile, this is Inanna. And so kind of a mysterious profile picture.
Not even going to show the face. I thought we were free breathers here.
Not even showing. Well, that was us, actually.
Oh,
that's Gloria.
I just assume they're all free breathers.
Yeah, they all kind of
are.
But this profile picture, it's just her laying on a blanket in a bikini top with a hat covering her face. And it says she's 51, which is kind of surprising for the way she looks in this. So she had some other profile pictures too. And I got to say, she didn't look 51 in them.
Really? Okay.
So
What if we're meeting with another like fake
podcast,
profile that somebody's
there's
doing
another
a
podcast.
Yeah.
They're like, what's a stupid name? Inanna.
Yeah.
Inanna Trump. Okay, so this was the profile for this one. The About Me says, an intense, passionate, affectionate, energetic, youthful, loyal, adventurous, and unsullied titan of an ENFP, psychedelic hummingbird unicorn shitting Skittles type of a starter homesteading woman looking for a unique alpha fet friendly daddy with a twist to disappear into the woods with organic, maskless, and GMO free. Will I ever find my dodecahedron peg?
What? And I don't mean to just
dodecahedron peg.
Dodecahedron. Not just that, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, this I think is a perfect example of a lot of conservatives in general. They say a lot of things, but they're not actually saying anything.
Yeah.
Especially Trump. That's a very Trump thing to do.
Unicorn shitting Skittles type of a starter homesteading woman.
What is that?
So,
what does that mean?
She's just into homesteading. She's like, this lady is clearly like one of the types who came to this website because she's a hippie. You know what I mean? Like, there's like this convergence happening in our current time that is so interesting to me, where it is like a convergence of like far right conservative, like, you know, for lack of a better term, fascists, and is converging now with like people who really prior to, I would say, like the last like 8 to 10 years would have been considered left-wing hippies are now converging at this point, and it's all brought on by anti-vax, holistic healing kind of stuff, you know. Basically, just being sort of wary of big pharma, which for what it's worth is like totally understandable to a certain extent. I mean, like those companies are like some of the worst in the world, but you know, doesn't mean that they're gonna put a chip in you or they're doing gene therapy or something.
Yeah.
They just are abusing the system that we live in. Not, you know, they're not trying to fucking kill everybody or something like.
Yeah,
because
if they kill people, they lose their clients.
Yes. Yeah.
They don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's some people out there that would be like, exactly. That's why they're giving you this shot that makes you perpetually sick or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just not the case. But this lady's crazy. So that's pretty sick. Dodecahedron
I can already
fat
tell
daddy.
she's one of those people that just can't get to the point, and I would be so annoyed dating somebody like that. I'm already giving her like a 0.
on
Fuck you.
compatibility.
Yeah.
What about looks?
You just talk forever. Okay, what annoys me is I can't see the face.
Yeah.
You were so on about not wearing, well, she didn't say that, but I'm assuming she doesn't want to wear a mask.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm
she
like-
did say maskless in her
Oh,
profile.
then she did, yeah. So she doesn't like wearing a mask, but also is not going to show her face in a profile picture on this website. Something's weird about that.
She did have some profile pictures with her face.
Yeah.
To be clear, I could have probably put some. I feel.
Oh,
like,
she did. Okay, I was
feel
like, does
like
she ever just? She
we're
makes
getting
it a
like
mystery.
we're being too harsh on her for this picture, not having her face because some of the other ones did. So
Don't ask me to do this
yeah,
if you
I
didn't
know,
want me to get too harsh,
I
Jake.
know. But do you think she's hot or not? How hot do you think she is?
She looks good in what I can see in the picture. Yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing? What are we saying? Out of 10,
Hotness.
Cassie?
All right, I give her 9.
9.
I mean, it was a good
okay,
body.
yeah. All right. No, here now we're.
I couldn't see the
somewhere.
face, but again, good body. Looks, can't deny she's attractive.
Yeah.
Now the personality is a whole different story.
Yeah. No. Personality. I already have a 0 in for compatibility.
Yeah.
You said.
Yeah,
This is a no-go.
No, I can't stand people that it seems like they just go on and on forever.
How about danger? Where are we feeling with the danger factor?
I don't think she's that dangerous.
You don't think she's
I
that
don't.
dangerous?
I don't. Another one where I'm like,
yeah.
I think she, like you said, I think she is
seems
very much a
more-
hippie who's into holistic stuff.
She seems
and-
more dangerous than the other guy. I will say that. Like, if that guy's a 0, this lady would at least like key your car or something if you like did something fucked up.
valid.
You know what I mean? Like,
Valid.
she clearly would like damage your property. Not that I
Yeah.
think that that's like the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? That's not something that I sit
Yeah.
around and worry about. But if you care about that kind of thing, you don't want your car keyed. This lady might come with some danger. She's
Okay.
got the crazy lady vibes. I feel like.
I think it's because I never saw the eyes.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
yeah, you're right.
I couldn't. You can always.
You couldn't
see
tell that she was crazy from the bio that she typed.
It was fucking insane. But I've met a lot of people who just go on with words that mean really nothing to the situation
Yeah.
and just go on forever, and like they're not threatening people. So I was like, I don't know, is she just annoying or is she threatening too?
like a 3.
Let's
danger
give it a
score?
3, yeah.
3.
Because I think you make a good point. I think she
Yeah.
would be one of those people that will spray paint your house. Now the thing is, if you did something fucked up, you may deserve it, but I can still see it happening.
Yeah. Now, what about settling down?
No.
No.
I'm telling you, the compatibility
0?
rate is my feeling.
0.
I know that personality.
So
And
actually,
who knows? Maybe I am that personality, and that's why I know I couldn't. I couldn't date her.
Anana got a 12, less than the first guy actually. So somehow scored lower.
There's a low bar here.
I know, this is pretty bad. So this next guy for Gloria, his name is Stig,
Stig.
and he's 52. And his name will make a little bit more sense when I like read the about me. Actually.
Stig is
Yeah.
gonna make more sense.
Yeah,
What
Stig
kind
will
of
make more sense.
context?
So Norwegian immigrated to the Canary Islands, gaffer in the film industry in Norway for 20 years. I was the one everyone hates on film set for 2 years during COVID because I refused to wear a face diaper. In the end, I said fuck it and sold everything in Norway and moped to the Canary Islands, where I now have my own little film light equipment rental company. My interests are photography, riding motorcycles, bicycling, music, and enjoying life.
I love when people throw stuff in like that in their not even just this, but like dating
Enjoying
profiles.
life.
Enjoying. I want.
Oh, you like living?
I love when people like. I like to laugh. Well, who doesn't? This is such
Yeah.
a bullshit thing to put in your profile.
Yeah, it's fucking lame.
But when he said, what was it, face diaper? I was like, oh, go fuck
Yeah,
yourself, dude.
face diaper.
Go fuck yourself.
But Gloria might like that.
Yeah, Gloria may like that, and she may
So we gotta
love.
remember, I keep forgetting that we're doing
I put
this
my
as
own
Gloria.
judgment on.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I gotta remember for the next one, because that last woman, that was completely just me.
But
That was
I
just
kind of
me as a
agree though.
person.
Like Gloria would not have been into that sort of lifestyle. She wants to go to school board
No.
meetings. She can't live in the middle of nowhere.
True.
Like, you know.
Valid.
So
So the name does make sense now that I know he's Norwegian.
Yeah.
So Stig. But Stig does sound like the asshole guy that would use the Punisher symbol, not understanding that it's ironic that he's using the Punisher symbol on
in
his
the dumb
truck.
way.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like with the blue
Stupid.
line through the Punisher. That's that kind of guy. Yeah. Or he definitely has that kid pissing on whatever school he doesn't like. Yeah,
Calvin pissing on
yeah.
like LSU or
That's
something
who
like
Stig
that.
is. You can
Except
tell.
for he's Norwegian. He probably doesn't have that actually.
Oh, come on. They come over to America because they
And
love
then he
the
gets the
conservative
Calvin pissing, but
views.
he's not even in America.
He has that. It's not necessarily a cowboy hat. It's like that straw cowboy hat.
Yeah,
that,
like an
people wear on the
Outback.
beach in a Jason
Yeah.
Aldean music video
like
or
a-
something.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
a beach hat.
Yeah, is that what they call it? I have no idea.
I don't know. Little
But
bitch ass.
I
beach
knew
hat.
from the picture I did not like him just
So
because of that
looks,
hat alone.
looks, we're going.
No.
with.
Now this guy I think is a scary look to him. I don't know.
Yeah, something about
Gloria-
being Norwegian ups the scary factor.
I don't know.
to
He
me.
looks like that guy that if he's had a few
But let's see-
scotches, he seems dangerous.
Let's give him out of 10 looks. What are we doing? Like 3
Yeah, let's go 3.
He's
I
a
hate
3.
the way he looks.
compatibility. It seems like we actually.
Gloria and this guy may actually connect pretty well.
I would say like a 7.
Yeah, let's give him
Like
7.
a 7.
Yeah.
Danger.
I'm giving that a high one too. I'm giving that like an 8 or
8.
9. I told you, he looks like that guy that after a few scotches, a few doers, he takes those down and he becomes like weirdly aggressive.
Yes.
You know, he just
Yeah.
looks like that guy.
Settle down score. This is an interesting one. I think there's a lot to consider here. He lives in the Canary Islands. I don't know if that's something that Gloria
No,
is
because
going to be into. I mean, and maybe this is me, but I imagined Gloria was racist.
yeah,
I imagine
I can see that. I can imagine that.
And so I think the idea of going and living on an island would be unattractive to her because of how racist she is.
That, and then she also seems to be like a little bit more like she wants to be political.
Yeah,
Like, she
she's
wants
got-
to go do things.
She's got more like aspirations.
Yeah, he's like, look, I'm an asshole.
He
But I'm
wants
just
to
an asshole on this
die.
island.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
he
chilling.
Yeah, he's like, he's checked out.
Yeah.
So I guess settle down score kind of gonna be low.
Yeah, because I just think she wants more. She wants political stuff. She wants to
Yeah.
make change for
Like a 3.
Yeah, let's put a 3 for that
Okay.
one.
That's tough, Stig. Sorry about that, bud. Because you're doing pretty good. You
Try
got a really
next
high
time.
danger score. 3. So 10, 18, 19, 20, 21. Highest score so far. First one to crack. First one to crack. First one to crack. First one to crack 50%. Score wise, 21 out of 40. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad, Stig. So let's go to our next one. This is Bree. So I'll let you get the picture here.
Her picture.
This is
That's her ideal, man.
Yes.
Is that
yeah,
Lego?
Yeah. So the picture is this lady in what I can only assume is some type of Minions hat. Some type of Minions hat standing next to a man in a giant Lego man costume, like a safari Lego man.
What a weird picture to put for your
And-
dating profile.
Yeah. And so that's Bree.
I don't know. She's into Legos. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I can't
Clearly
lie.
loves Legos.
But the minion hat makes me mad because
It's got to be a Minion hat. I don't know what other kind of hat. It's like a bright yellow chef's hat.
Yeah.
Like the way it's sitting on her head, it's not a regular hat. It's not a normal hat. It looks like a hat that has like the face of a minion on it. Like if you stood it all the way up, it'd be like a minion top hat.
She unironically shares minion memes on Facebook that have nothing to do with the movie.
100%. 100%.
Remember to pray to Jesus tonight,
Yeah.
little minion.
Yeah. So here's the about me for Bree. Says, I got a kid that was mildly vaccine injured that woke me up to the lies, and I connected all the past dots. I have 2 dogs. I work a lot. My recent ex got the COVID jab, and the relationship went downhill fast. I'm a local delivery driver, and I work 50 to 60 hours a week, Monday through Friday. With the major 6 holidays off, I listen to a lot of audiobooks and Reddit stories while I drive. I love taking my kid to theme parks and spoiling my kid. I love to laugh. I can see the humor in almost everything.
Overall, I think for Gloria, not a bad situation right here.
Not a bad situation.
No.
You got to get over the minion. There's the danger score is very low.
And what's her name again?
Bree.
Bree. Okay, so Bree, she's a hard worker. I feel like Gloria Magnum would love that.
Hard worker.
Hard worker. You know, I just love that she said, what was it? Injured or
Mild vaccine
injury.
Yeah, That's something that Gloria loves, though.
That is true.
Gloria's
yeah.
into it. She's like, of course your kid got vaccine injured.
The phrases these people come up with.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So looks-wise,
I couldn't even see it. I couldn't even see her.
Couldn't see her,
yeah.
but just based off of the vibes,
I don't like, or
you
I don't know.
like
Would Gloria like that look? I don't know. It's a weird vibe.
that Down syndrome lady with the Minions hat on. I don't know if she does have Down syndrome. That's just what it looks like. From afar, I might cut that out. I might cut that out of the pod.
So we don't cancel Jakin Off.
Yeah,
Oh, and
I don't want to
Cassie.
get canceled.
You
But
know,
I am saying that is what that lady looks like.
I was like, wait, was that in the profile? I missed that.
It makes the Minions hat make a lot more sense.
It does. Well, and the fact that it's a profile picture on a dating site, and it's like a picture that you're not that close to.
Yeah.
And you're standing with this guy dressed like a big Lego character.
Yeah.
That is a weird thing to put
Pretty
on any
autistic.
dating site.
This is clearly an autistic lady. This is an autistic lady in a Minions hat
Oh.
who loves Legos. What's her looks? Out of 10.
It is a weird vibe. It is. I think even for Gloria, that's gotta be a 5 or a 6.
A 5?
Maybe.
We gave the last guy a 3.
I'm sorry, the Lego thing is fucking with me, and the Minion hat.
You think the
that's-
Lego's hot? It's like
no, it's
raising
a
the
weird
billion.
vibe. I don't know.
So you think like 2? You think more or less attractive?
Jake,
than
I am
C?
going back and forth with my own feelings versus Gloria's.
Who's hotter to Gloria, Stig or this lady?
Stig, definitely.
Yeah, so 2.
Yeah, this lady's vibes are so weird.
But compatibility.
Honestly, I think the compatibility is there. Maybe not as much attraction, but I think
Like an 8 or a 9?
yeah, 8 or 9 would be perfect for compatibility. Because I think there's a lot of what Gloria wants.
Yeah.
In this Lego girl.
Danger.
You know what's so funny? I actually see the Lego person way better than Brie.
Yeah,
No, I can see all the details on that Lego face.
You're like, wow, she looks just like a Lego person. Danger.
ooh.
Just
This is a tough one because I feel like this lady, people who are that into Minions could be very dangerous to our society.
no. I
Or
think they're only
Gloria.
dangerous to themselves.
Okay.
People who love Minions are only hurting their own self.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That and then just yelling at people at stores.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? She looks like a Karen that will go up and yell because
Yeah.
she read a sign wrong.
That's true.
yeah.
Hey, like a 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
A 1. Settle down score. We could settle down with Brie.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think Gloria could settle down.
Probably like a 7.
Yeah. Let's put a 7.
Okay, so let's count it up. 8 plus 7 is 15.
Mm-hmm.
16, 17, 18 for Brie. So still not as high as Stig. Stig did pretty good.
I'm gonna be
Stig
mad
did
if
well.
Stig wins this whole thing. It just comes out.
Well, we got
Stig.
a few more.
Okay.
So here's a lady. This is Esther.
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 This kind of looks like a normal.
I was gonna say she
Older
looks
blonde lady.
familiar. Sadly, I don't know
yeah,
why, but I
she
think
just looks like she's from Johnson County. She
Yeah.
looks like an Overland Park lady.
because I used to work out Lenexa, and so
Yeah.
I think every person looked like this in Lenexa.
Yeah. So then let's read her bio. So this is one of the longer bios actually. So we're gonna have a couple of these. So here we go. How refreshing to find a dating site where we don't have to worry about the dreaded discussion of being jabbed or not. One huge check mark on my list done. The next big question for me, now that we're all in the same boat, do you love love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul? I am all your heart and soul and mind. Sorry. I am looking for a God-loving man, someone to grow old with and grow together in our faith. Attend church, be involved, maybe a long-term missions trip. Who knows what God has in store for us? I love the outdoors, hiking, paddleboarding, walks, road trips, travel, campfires, anything together. Love being active with my friends, but also enjoy time alone. Looking for a man who loves the simple things, hasn't forgotten chivalry, and will always want to hold my hand. Are you out there? So obviously this lady says she's looking for a man, but
I was going to say not
ignoring
compatible.
that.
Okay, we're ignoring that part. Okay.
Yeah. This lady, for all intents and purposes, is totally bi and totally into Gloria.
Hell yeah, Gloria Magnum.
Yeah.
And Esther.
Yeah, just because I don't want to like pull only men's or only women's profiles. Because it's good to like
bigger, pond to choose from.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think? What are we thinking? Attractiveness?
It didn't seem like religion was that important to Gloria.
No,
but I don't think that's also
a deal breaker
for Gloria either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gloria could get annoyed if there's too much, because this woman's talking about mission trips. They're really into grooming. They're really into grooming children, so they go on mission trips.
Yes.
So I don't know. I feel like it almost could be too religious for Gloria.
That could be. I think that you're probably right there.
Because she did keep going on.
What are we
about
thinking
the Lord.
about looks though?
Looks,
out of 10, just like a 5.
Yeah, I'd go with 5 or 6.
A regular looking old lady.
Go into a Hallmark in Overland Park. You'll see this woman.
You'll see her at Hy-Vee. You'll see her at Price Chopper, and you'll see her at Thanksgiving if you're white. Compatibility. Not quite the same as Brie, but I feel like it's
could be a little bit more than Brie.
Yeah, more? You think she's more compatible?
Wait, how? No, yeah, because Brie was the one. Yeah,
Brie
less
was
compatible. 8. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Brie had the minion
I forgot
hat.
we gave Brie an 8. Okay.
Once you look past the minion hat with Brie, it's all positives.
That's the problem. I can't get past that.
I'm thinking like this lady. It's like a 5. Take it or leave it.
Okay, yeah,
mid.
Yeah, that'll work.
She's just mid. Danger 0.
Yeah,
clearly.
there's no danger there.
Not taking down Gloria Magnum. And then settle down score. Mid again. I
think mid.
Yeah.
That could definitely end in divorce if it gets over the top religious.
Yeah.
I just don't think Gloria is that religious. But this woman definitely has live, laugh, love on her wall. She's like, this is art.
Oh my God, this little baby's just flopping over. What the hell you doing, you little baby?
Are you the pervert that Jake talks about in his stand-up act?
Yeah. It's a little baby.
I think every podcast should have like a petting break.
Oh, he's being sweet. He's usually not like this. That's so sweet.
This is great content.
Yeah. He's whittle. He's weighing on all our chords. Okay, buddy. Break time's over. We got conservatives to stare at. So, okay, we're getting down to, we only have a few more left.
Okay.
So, this guy, one of my favorites. Check this fella out. He's got
that Peyton
like
Manning forehead there.
So this is Sean. Huge forehead, dude. Huge forehead, hair. All of it just fucking slicked straight back.
Yeah.
He looks like a caricature of an Italian guy. He literally looks like a caricature of like an Italian mobster in a fucking tank top.
Oh, that's
with
that
a chain.
dude from Bob's Burgers. That's who that is.
I don't know.
Oh, Pesto or whoever across the street. Have you ever watched Bob's Burgers? His like competition is this Italian restaurant owner across the street from his restaurant. And that is exactly who that guy looks like.
That's
if they
so
made
funny.
a live action Bob's Burgers, they bring this guy up.
Yeah, he does have a cartoon character look.
Yeah,
he looks like a
absolutely.
cartoon character. So that's Sean, and let's see here. He says, "Hi, I'm Sean. I'm an unvaccinated conservative who highly values devotion and loyalty, qualities that seem scarce in today's world. Just as an FYI, the first photo is what I currently look like. I have never taken a COVID test or received the COVID-19 shot. I am willing to prove that with a blood test if required. I'm looking to one day relocate to Tennessee and homestead. I want to be able to live off my own land, and I also want to Sorry, this one also a long one. Gotta go to the next page. I also want to homeschool when I eventually have a family. Teaching kids the right things from the beginning is extremely important. I support the Constitution and believe that laws that go against it are an infringement on our rights. I support the Second Amendment and believe that we all deserve the right to protect ourselves. I work with at-risk teens who have committed offenses in their communities, aiming to guide them away from recreating the same mistakes. In my spare time, I like to listen to music, take long drives, explore new places, try new foods, and take scenic photos.
Honestly, I think this guy's a winner for Gloria.
Yeah.
I think this is as close as we could probably get for Gloria.
Yeah, and it you know what it is? It sucks because he looks so scary.
Oh, I'm ready to give a top danger factor here. That's a dude.
He just has a really scary look.
He's burning your house down.
Yeah.
That guy.
But
that's a Netflix
how
documentary.
about for like
forehead.
attractiveness? How attracted are we to him as Gloria?
Not.
Not?
Well, okay.
As
Sorry.
Gloria?
As Gloria, maybe a 6.
Yeah, I
think
feel
it
like
was
a 6. Yeah, that's good. Compatibility.
I think it's
pretty high compatibility.
I would say high compatibility.
9.
I don't see anything that's offensive for Gloria.
9 is the highest so far. So.
Yeah.
Danger score.
High. 10.
10.
I'm giving that dude a 10 on the danger. Those eyes will haunt me in my nightmares tonight.
Settle down score.
Yeah, for them, yeah, absolutely. They'll still she will take a guy that she knows.
What do you think? Like
it
an
will
8?
harm her. Yeah, we can do an 8.
Okay, 18. 27 plus 6 is 33.
Oh,
God damn.
I told
Sean.
you, I felt like he was a winner.
Damn. Yeah, no, you're right, though.
You know what I'm surprised about? None of these people are putting their pronouns to start off the profile.
Yeah, that is shocking.
Well,
I
he's
can't
not
believe
like throwing the he, him out there.
Yeah, how are we supposed to know? With a haircut like that, he could be anything.
Yeah, you never know.
That's a they them haircut.
I was going to say that's a very non-binary haircut.
Yeah, he's got a they them hairstyle. It's pushed straight back, dude.
That's a dude who thinks cis is a slur.
Yes.
100%. He's one of those dudes. That's
you talking to me?
He's like,
you
well,
talking to me?
Why can you choose your pronouns, but I can't? I'm like, well, cis is not a pronoun, but whatever. So,
all right.
He looks like that.
So, our next contestant, let me introduce you to Brooke.
Looks like a nice lady.
Brooke?
Nothing
nice
off, nothing scary off the bat here.
Yeah, just, regular looking lady. Let's read the profile. Just a conservative who loves Jesus. I don't like when people hear this and think it's okay to call me a name with phobe attached to it, when fear is not what I feel. Now that I've cleared that up, I like going out, but I like my chill at home time to regroup after a long week. That adorable angel is my niece.
Why'd you include your niece in this?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, that sucks.
And
I
again,
also think, so I do want to note, the sentence, I don't like when people hear this and think it's okay to call me a name with phobe attached to it. She spelled phobe, P-H-O-B.
Yes.
She forgot the E
fob
at the end. But also, I think it's so funny that she is kind of saying the quiet part out loud.
Oh, I was
she's
thinking
like,
that too.
Yeah, like, it's not fear that I feel. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's hate.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. Okay,
You're hateful.
You're not afraid, but you are hateful.
Yeah, she's like, I don't like it when they call me a homophobe because it doesn't describe how angry I am.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's like, well, that's a red flag.
Not for Gloria.
Not for Gloria.
Not
that's
for
a
Gloria.
green flag.
Yeah.
Green flag for Gloria. Let's see here. So let's go for Brooke. Let's talk about looks. One of the more attractive people.
I would say,
this.
yeah. Like I said, attractive.
Sure.
I would go 8 or 9.
Let's do 8. Compatibility. Didn't really. Here's the thing. She seems boring. She didn't have shit to say. It's like, oh, you like going out and staying in? Wow.
Interesting.
Wow. What are you, like everybody else?
Yeah.
That's so annoying. And so I think that, like, honestly, boring lady doesn't seem to have very many, like, passions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like,
get out of here.
Fucking 3.
Yeah.
If anything.
Absolutely.
Danger, 0. Easy, 0 danger. Not scared of that lady at all. We'd fucking destroy her.
She probably would call a lot, though.
We're Gloria Magnum. We'd just
Gloria
fucking ignore.
Just ignore Gloria.
We'd
Fucking
ghost her ass. Settle down score. Kind of. You could settle down with this lady. I could see
yeah,
it.
you could.
Gloria.
It'll end up in divorce, but
Yeah.
you can do it.
6.
Do it. 6.
6. She got a low score.
For being one of the more attractive people on
17.
this.
Yeah.
Looks aren't everything.
Yeah, looks
are not
are
everything.
not everything.
That's what
You
I have to.
Stupid.
That's what I've had to tell every girl I've ever dated before. Looks aren't everything.
Wow, dang.
Okay, not bad.
Okay.
Again,
So this
pretty-
is Michelle.
her personality is gonna ruin this picture.
Yeah. So she, again, it's just like, even if you're just like a regular looking lady, it makes you hot in this world. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because they just are all ugly.
Michelle, 39.
Okay. So this lady has kind of a long
Oh yeah, she
thing
does.
too. And this is actually our last lady too. Our last person. So okay. Just looking for someone to talk to. I look way younger than I am, which I'm grateful for, but it can also be a bit frustrating at times since I tend to like guys at least my age or older, but am mistaken for early 20s. I take good care of myself and go to the gym 5 days a week, eat super healthy, minimal sugar and carbs, no substances or alcohol. Never married, no kids. I work in office administration, but have a lot of unrecognized hidden talents. Okay. So then she says, I'm getting into microscopy because I'm very interested in the undisclosed ingredients of the jab and its effects on the human body and natural environment. The nanotechnology in the jab is now being put in our food supply and is spreading throughout the ecosystem. I'd love to chat with someone who has similar interests. I'm not a selfie person, so I don't have any good full body photos, but I know appearance is important to men. I'm 5'2", 120 pounds for what it's worth. And of course, I can send you photos if you message me directly. Kind of a pick me,
Yeah.
which Gloria probably likes.
Honestly, though, as you were reading that profile, I think Gloria would like her.
Yeah, she's
There's
really...
a lot in there that I feel like matches Gloria.
The whole... I think that, like, the nanotechnology stuff is, like, right in line with what I think Gloria thinks about the vaccine.
Absolutely.
She is all about the nanobots. They're shooting them into us. They're fucking in our cum. We're coming nanobots into each other. We're fucking exchanging nanobots in our fluids.
Can that be the name of the podcast?
Yeah, nanobots in our cum.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nanobots in our cum. What's this lady's attractiveness?
Okay, this lady, I would give her like an 8 or a 9. I think,
Okay.
I think she is very attractive. The personality,
Compatibility?
I think there's a lot of compatibility.
I think there's a lot of compatibility.
9 or
too.
10. 9 or 10 on that one. Whatever you're feeling.
Danger.
I don't feel much danger here. I don't.
But she kind of has crazy eyes.
She does. So it
She's
could go.
crazy eyes. And here's the thing. Here's what I think. There's something in this lady's profile that screams danger to me.
Mm-hmm.
This lady is getting into using microscopes because
Okay.
she is so convinced. That's conviction. So I think it's one of those things where if this lady is convinced of something, she will go to pretty great lengths to. And she's saying she has a lot of hidden talents. Who knows what those are?
Yeah, she did not disclose that. What those were.
She's mysterious. She looks a little crazy, and she clearly is passionate. I think that's a recipe for at least a little bit of danger.
Okay, you're right, because this is exactly the people that you hear about on the Netflix documentaries.
Yes.
Where
she just loved microscopes and Jesus.
Yeah.
She would have never killed anybody. I can't believe it.
Or she took like direct experiences from Breaking Bad, and she's like, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna dissolve somebody's body.
Yeah.
In this,
She's like, I got to get my hands on the vaccine so I can look at it under a microscope.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I think like maybe a 5.
Yeah.
5 on
'cause it
danger.
could go either way with her.
Yeah. And then settle down score. I think there's
I
a
think it's
lot
pretty
there.
high.
I think there's a lot there.
I think they're good for each
I think
other.
9.
Yeah.
So let's
I wish
add
the
this
best
up.
for them.
9 times 3 is 27. Plus 5 is 32. Wow. So just under Sean.
Damn, Sean coming out on top.
So really,
here.
we don't have to just to give a rundown again. So first we had Patrick, 14, mid, just mid regular guy. Inanna, that was that crazy lady. Very high danger score. Somehow scored lower than Patrick. Hot, dangerous lady, 12. She got a 9 on looks and a 0 on settle down and compatibility and a 3 on fear factor. So Stig was next. He got a 21. And then Bree, that was the lady in the
The minion.
That was the lady in the minion hat. The autistic woman in the minion hat. I feel very comfortable saying that she was autistic. You don't just find yourself taking a picture with a Lego man that size if you're not
even with her kid too.
Yeah, there's no
her
kid in
was
there.
in the picture.
Yeah.
So what if her kid
She's
was the Lego?
Okay, Esther, that was a regular looking lady who was into Jesus. After that, we got Sean. Sean, slick back hair, with the they them,
the forehead of
they
doom,
them.
baby.
Sean was the they them of the group. Where like this guy is clearly non-binary and in denial about it. And dude, he had an old lady's haircut. He had like an old lady in a velour jumpsuit haircut. Just her hair pushed back. And then after that was Brooke. That was a lady who's like good looking, but then dumb. Just dumb and boring. And spelled phobe wrong. Idiot.
You're really just stuck on that.
Stupid fucking idiot. Gloria hates that.
If you're going to be whatever phobic, can you at least spell it right?
Yeah, spell it correctly. Okay. And then after that was Michelle.
Yeah.
Clearly the best.
Yeah.
So, who do we pick? I mean, like, not clearly the best. Sean was pretty good. I feel like it's between
really
Michelle and Sean.
Absolutely.
And so, that's how we got to finish. That's how we got to wrap up. Who do you pick?
I think I'm going to go with Sean.
Wow.
I think she's going to go. I think that forehead.
I think she's going to like Sean the most, too.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
with Sean on that one.
Just perfect for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Michelle was really close. I think her and Michelle could be good friends.
True. They could be polyamorous.
Yeah, they could be polyamorous. You know what? Michelle, get in here.
They start a polycule.
You're going home to Gloria Magnum. She's got enough love for the both of you.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we made it to the end of the podcast.
We did. It was a wonderful time.
Yeah, I had a great time. Thanks for sitting down and doing this with me.
Absolutely.
I love these unjected. I'm happy I got that email the other day. I'm happy they got hacked.
They gave you something to talk about on this podcast this week.
What do you got to plug?
What I've got to plug is actually, funny thing is, so next week I still want you to go, but Sour Batch Kids is at Crane Brewing. I will not be hosting it. That's why it's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be out of town. So HB from KC's taking hold. She's going to do an amazing job. One of the best comics in KC. And got a great lineup. So it's a free show.
Nice.
Free show out there. So yeah, you still go, even though I'm not hosting it this weekend.
And follow Cassie on social media.
Yeah.
I'll put those in the link, or in the description of this podcast. And as always, follow this podcast at jakin.off.podcast. Send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast at gmail.com. I'll look at it one time at least. And other than that, I love you. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Bye-bye.